Good morning, Enid. It is Thursday, August 20th. Sara, where in the world is August going? It is moving along. Thank you for joining us. Oh, man, for this August, 54 degrees outside. High today is going to be 81 degrees. Whoa, we've got company here today. Oh, my word. Well, welcome. Good morning, Enid. We're glad that you're with us. I'm Steve Kime.
Hi, and I'm Sara, DelAngel.
And as you can tell, we've got a few folks here. Hey, I don't think I want to upset them this morning. As you can tell, we've got the Enid Roller Girls with us, and this is going to be a great show.
Yes. Well, it's time to rise and shine, Enid.
Thank you, AJ. Good morning, Enid. Again, just a gorgeous 54 degrees. A while ago, I just went outside and stood in the parking lot. It was so pleasant.
Yes.
I mean, 54 degrees in August. I hope that doesn't mean 34 degrees in September. I don't think it will, but just one nice break, and we appreciate that. Well, again, this is Thursday, August 20th. Sara, I want to say a special happy birthday to my mother-in-law, Viva, V-I-V-A. She is 92 today. So, Viva, I know you're not watching, but wanted to let you know I'm thinking of you. She's in Oklahoma City, is where she lives, and she is 92 today. She has seen a lot. So, happy birthday, Viva. I want to say special thanks to Candace Brooke. She's also known as Insane Bueno, I think. The young lady to my left a while ago. And then the young lady that ran over my shoes with those skates. That was Sean, and I think her roller derby name is Kelly Ripper, something like that. Anyway, you're going to have to get to know these folks, but we appreciate them being on the set this morning. So, well, 54 degrees. What's the 3-day forecast look like, Sara? It's got to be gorgeous.
Yes, definitely. Today it's going to be just as beautiful as it was yesterday. We do have one hot day. That'll be Saturday, but Sunday is looking to be just as beautiful as yesterday and today.
Oh, man. So we got a few clouds, as you can see on the 3-day forecast. Well, this is golf course weather. Of course, I don't play but twice a year kind of deal, but when there's just slight breeze and sunshine, that's perfect. So we want to take this time. It's 7:33. We want to remind everybody a couple things. There's one road closing, I think a lane closing that's going on, and traffic is restricted, as you can see there on the screen. It's restricted to one lane. I think that started, golly, yesterday maybe? Anyway, it's going to be an inconvenience today. In the next few days, it ought to be completed by next week, the 24th, so keep that in mind. So we want to share that with you. North 4th Street repairs. And we also have another one, pool closings. I think you know a little bit about that, Sara?
Yes.
No more of this Monday through Friday stuff. You can only go swimming when?
You can only go swimming on weekends.
Okay.
And it's for a short period of time. I believe the season closes on Sunday, September 6th. But for now, it'll be open on Saturday and Sundays from 1 to 6 p.m.
It's hard to imagine that we're talking about pool closing, but, oh, by the way, Labor Day's coming up. My birthday is around Labor Day,
All
so
right.
that's my subliminal way to tell everybody
To have some cake.
And they'll be closing the swimming pool typically. I remember as a kid growing up, school would start in early September. So it was kind of a mixed deal. I'm happy for my birthday, but we got to go to school. So anyway. We are so glad that you're with us. We have a great show for you this morning. The Enid Roller Derby Girls are with us, and they've got an event coming up, I think, Saturday, and Jomara will learn more about that. But it's interesting what they do in the community. So, yeah, I noticed you didn't have your skates today.
No.
So
I like to stay in one piece.
I understand. Well, let's find out what took place in Oklahoma overnight. And with that, we have Derrick Silas, who's going to do the Oklahoma Minute. Good morning, Enid. It's 7:34, and again, holding steady at 54 degrees.
Good Morning Enid. This is your Oklahoma Minute. The Oklahoma Education Association and the American Federation of Teachers Union filed a lawsuit in Oklahoma County District Court to overturn a new state law in which school districts are prohibited from deducting union dues from teachers' paychecks. Oklahoma State Senator Bryce Marlett proposes a plan for teacher raises. He will introduce a measure that would use funds from the state's tobacco settlement trust fund for the pay raise. Tinker Air Force Base announced an aircraft depot construction project which will begin in 2016. Bill Grier, a former San Diego University head coach, will be joining Oklahoma State University as new assistant coach. And that's the Oklahoma Minute. Back to you, Steve and Sara.
So we got a little bit of news, weather, and sports, and here Derrick's already talking about basketball. It's 7:36. Thank you for joining us. One thing I wanted to share, have you been to Barnstormers, the restaurant at the airport?
No, actually, I've never been.
It is a very, very popular place. And yesterday, Representative Frank Lucas, who represents us in Congress, our district in Congress, was at the airport. He went to see the Vietnam Wall Memorial to take a look at the runway extension, the 8,000-foot runway out of Woodring, and also to see the joint use hangar that was out there. Well, Derrick, our Oklahoma Minute guy, had the opportunity to visit with Representative Lucas, and we have about a minute clip of that interview that took place yesterday. So this is Derrick and Representative Frank Lucas.
What are you hearing from Oklahomans as you're holding town hall meetings during the summer recess?
Well, town hall meetings are an opportunity for all my constituents in the 32 counties of the 3rd Congressional District to come and discuss the issues that are important. We're talking about the nuclear deal in Iran. We're talking about the presidential campaign. We're talking about implementing the 2014 Farm Bill. There's discussions about military spending, discussions about reauthorizing the highway bill. Basically, the topics are just as varied as the good citizens are who come to the town meetings. But that's why I do town meetings, so I can listen to what my folks have to say, my neighbors have to say, and to take that message back to the nation's capital in Washington, D.C.
We appreciate Derrick, and Penn Klein went out to Barnstormers there at Woodring Regional Airport yesterday to get that interview. And you can see the entire, I think Derrick got to spend 5 to 10 minutes with the representative. He was, he had a jam-packed schedule when he came to Enid yesterday. And again, you know, they're on summer recess and they take about a month off and conduct all these town halls. Last week, James Langford was right here and he visited with us. So it's good that we can visit with our representatives, find out what's going on in Washington, D.C. Well, folks, it's going to be a gorgeous day today. Sara, high of 81. How about that?
Loving it.
Yeah. Sunny skies. But right now it's 54 and calm.
Yes.
I like that. So what's next?
Well, once again, just want to wish you guys all a good morning and thank you for joining us. Now it's time for what's going on with Raquel.
Good morning, Enid. We have some great events going on this weekend. We have the KNID Outdoor Sportsman's and Outdoor Expo. This will be Saturday and Sunday at the Chisholm Trail Expo Center, and it will begin on both days at 9 in the morning, ending at 6 on Saturday and 5 on Sunday. And this is a great event for those that love hunting, fishing, and just being outdoors. And also on Saturday, we have a great event beginning at 7:30, and that's the Tour de Trikes and Twilight Criterium, and this will begin at the David Allen Ballpark. And these are great events that bring more than 300 bicycle riders into Enid. So this also raises money for AMBUCS. So this is a great event that we invite everyone to attend to. And as always, in order for you to find out about more events going on in Enid this weekend, please visit enid.org and you'll be able to find more information on great events. So that's what's going on in Enid.
Very good. Thank you, Raquel. It's 7:39 on this gorgeous Thursday, August 20th. It's just amazing how quick August is going.
Yes.
Really, really quick. So anyway, we're glad that you're with us today. I remember when my mom was in California many, many years ago, she would talk about going to see roller derby events, matches, games, or whatever. I was a little bit of a kid when she mentioned this. I didn't know much about it except that these ladies would, be on a track and they would try to pass others and try to keep others from passing them. But I remember her talking about that. So this is the closest I've ever gotten to an official roller derby girl. And so to find out more about that here at 7:40 this morning, Jomara has a great interview for us. Jomara, thanks for being here. I know you're not feeling the best. You're battling a summer cold, allergies, and everything else, but you are here, and thank you so much.
Good morning, Enid. Thank you, Steve. You're too kind. I know my allergies are tough on me this year. But I want to introduce our special guest this morning. Her name is Callie Rice, but her stage name is Callista Blockhart.
Good morning, Jo. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for being here. She's with the Enid Roller Derby Girls, and she's going to tell us more about the team. Now, what is the Enid Roller Derby Girls all about?
We are a modern roller derby team. We're built of fearless women. You know, we're mothers, we're career-minded women, wives, and we come together because we love roller derby, and we can't get away from it. It's a lot of fun, and we're ready to share it with Enid. We can't wait for everybody to love it as much as we do. So
that's amazing. Now, how can a woman in the area participate? What's the minimum age?
You have to be 18 and older, and the only way to be a part of it is just to come. We just want you to come. Come to a practice. We're also on Facebook, EnidRollerGirls.com. You can reach out to any of us. We are more than welcome, open arms, anytime. Anybody that wants to ask any questions or any way that you can reach out to us, we really want you to do that and come skate with us. We're always looking for new skaters.
And does anyone, or if someone is interested, do they need to know how to skate? I guess that's my first question.
I think the biggest issue is for people to get involved is they go, I don't know how to skate. I haven't been on skates since I was a kid. But that's what we're for. We're there to teach you the correct way to fall and the correct way to skate and the rules of the game. We're not going to just throw you out there. You have to pass a minimum skills. So you have to be able to fall correctly and to skate and, you know, be stable on skates before you get anywhere near the track to get hit or to, you know, to have any contact or anything.
But the team will be there, and that's what it's for.
Absolutely.
Right?
That's what the team's for. Absolutely.
Great. Now, what is the particular goal of the Enid Roller Derby Girls, of this organization?
I think I speak for the whole team when I say that we are really just trying to get involved with Enid. Even though Enid is a small community, as an individual, it's hard to really feel like you make a difference. But as a team, you can really, you feel like, wow, we, reach out to charities or, volunteer. And as a team, it really makes us excited to get involved with Enid. And not only are we, helping out in little ways here and there, but we're getting Enid out and, introduced to roller derby again, to modern roller derby. So,
great. Now, how many derby teams are in the state of Oklahoma?
There's about 10, I believe, and roller derby is growing so much that I wouldn't be surprised if there's probably 10 more since that was monitored or whatever. But roller derby is growing so fast that I really expect to see it back on TV again and being a legit sport, like you flip and see it on your local sports channel. I mean, the women that are involved with it do so much for the team and to get the word out there. So I really expect a huge growth in the next 5 years for sure.
Well, let's hope that we get to see you guys on TV too. Now, where do you hold these events?
A lot of times we do travel too, but when we do a local bout, we do it at Skate Town, which is where our practice spot is, and then also we do it at the Enid Event Center, which is usually a huge venue, and we set the track up ourselves, and everybody's involved. It's a lot of fun, big, huge, but at Event Center and at Skate Town.
And for these activities, people have to pay to watch these competitions or activities. And typically, how many teams come into town?
They're just all the teams that are close enough to drive. Some even travel, 6 hours to be here, and just for the love of Derby, you know. But it's actually, you can get tickets from any of the Derby girls. It's $10 just from, if you get it from a Derby girl, and then if you last minute and you pay at the gate, it's $15 a ticket.
Okay, and that's per event.
Right. That's just for the event, right? Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. And now anyone can go there.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's not just for close competition between teams.
Oh, no. We definitely do it for the entertainment. We do it to entertain, and that's why we want to get this word out to Enid, because it's so fun and it's entertaining and it's something you can do on a Saturday night. So we encourage everybody, if you get a chance, bring your family. I mean, kids are totally welcome. I think 12 and under is free. So, popcorn, get your Coke, and hang out and watch some action. So,
that sounds like a lot of fun. Now, let's talk a little bit about charities. Does this organization works to raise funds for local charities?
We do. We try to pick and team up with a charity at every home bout that we have. Okay. Currently, for our August 22nd bout this Saturday, we're teaming up with the YWCA, and we're going to give a certain amount of our proceeds to them. I think it's 20%, and then we also have set it up to where if you bring something off of their current needs list, then you get $3 off of your ticket at the gate. So,
oh wow,
yeah.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
Now, how can people get a copy of this list? On your website, or?
Yeah, it's on our website, I believe, and it's also on our Facebook page. So you can get it off the Facebook page, and or actually you could go to their website. You can just Google YWCA, and they have a list on their website. It says current needs list. So.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So your next event will be this coming Saturday, August 22nd?
Yep. Yep. The doors open at 6 o'clock and the action starts at 7.
Great. Well, Callista,
yeah.
I want to know a little bit more about the stage name. How do you guys come up with the stage name?
Well, originally when roller derby started, it was a little taboo, and it was kind of the women, kind of put on a whole different persona when they went out there to play roller derby. So fans would start reaching out, and they would go, "Who is this person?" And they started getting popular and getting fans, and they wanted to protect their personal life because it was so extravagant and it was hard hits and almost like a wrestling name or something like that. It's the way it used to be. So women started coming up with names that and most of them are dear to us. Like, we really, really think hard about it, and but yeah, it's to kind of just protect. Originally it was to protect personal lives, but now it's just a thing. It's just a derby thing. But we pick it by our own personalities, and either someone gives you the name or you kind of come up with it yourself as you get more into derby and more into your derby persona and personality. So.
Well, thank you for sharing that with us.
Yeah.
We appreciate it. And again, thank you for being with us this morning.
Yeah.
We look forward to seeing these derby events. And if you want to know more about the Enid Roller Derby Girls, visit their website at enidrollergirls.com and or contact the email that you're seeing on the screen. Thanks again.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
Now back to you, Steve and Sara.
Well, I learned quite a bit about the Enid Roller Derby Girls.
I learned a lot too. I'm actually interested. She's pretty right. It's probably something really fun to go out and look on a Saturday night, and something else to do in Enid, so I might check them out next time.
And I know that they've had events at the Event Center and at, was it Skate Town?
Yes.
Is that what it is? So anyway, it's coming up Saturday is their event, so if you want to visit with them and help them out, and again, as you heard Callie say, or Callista Blockhart say, that 20% of the proceeds go to help local charities. So that's great. And we're glad to be a part of that as well. Holding steady this Thursday morning, 54 degrees. We're glad that you're with us. Good morning, Enid. And as you know, we've been putting together some department head videos so you would know different individuals within the city of Enid and the different departments. And I believe we have our HR director, Sonia Key, this morning. So we'll watch that right now.
Hello. My name is Sonia Key, and I serve as Director of Human Resources. The Human Resources Department is responsible for administering human resources policy, procedures, and practices. We provide vision and leadership to promote an environment that values excellence, diversity, creativity, and productivity at all levels of the organization. If I can be of assistance to you, please contact me at the number provided on our website. Thank you.
Thank you, Sonia. Appreciate that. You want to do the 3-day forecast for us again, just in case you didn't see it earlier this morning, what the forecast looks like? I think it's just going to be gorgeous next few days.
Yes, definitely. It's going to be just as nice as today. Like I mentioned earlier, the only hot day would be Saturday, and it's nothing compared to what we've been having, so it's going to be definitely a great weekend.
Okay, very good. Well, in case you missed the Oklahoma Minute with Derrick, Silas a few moments ago, earlier when we started the show, we have Derrick back with us to give us an update on what happened in the state overnight. Derrick?
Good morning, Enid again. This is your Oklahoma Minute. The Tinker Air Force Base announced an aircraft depot construction project which will begin in 2016. Oklahoma State Senator Bryce Marlett proposes a plan for teacher raises. He will introduce a measure that would use funds from the state's tobacco settlement trust to fund the pay raise. The Oklahoma Education Association and the American Federation of Teachers Unions filed a lawsuit in Oklahoma County District Court to overturn a new state law in which school districts are prohibited from deducting union dues from teachers' paychecks. In sports, Bill Grier, a former San Diego University head coach, will be joining Oklahoma State University as new assistant coach. And that's the Oklahoma Minute. Back to you, Steve and Sara.
Very good. Thank you, Derrick. 7:51 on this Thursday morning. High today is going to be 81 degrees. Just a gorgeous day, sunny skies. We'd like to remind you we have a way to contact us, Sara, and that's at asksteve@enid.org. And if you have a suggestion for a show, right, if you have a vacation picture, our cows are at the mailbox, and they're waiting to hear from you. So you can send us an email at asksteve@enid.org, and you can send your comments. Hopefully they're positive comments.
Yes.
About the show, but if you have a suggestion or somebody's coming to town that you know that you'd like to see them on the program as well, we'd like to do that. I think we have time this morning. It's kind of been like the Derrick Silas show, but he interviewed Representative Frank Lucas and he did the overnight news for us. Well, I think we have time this morning. We have kind of a tech talk because Derrick is our Director of E-Communications. I think we have time this morning for a tech talk to help you on some of the websites and some of the different departments. So we'll watch one of those segments right now.
Need to report a lost animal or need to schedule or cancel a bus ride? Well, there's an app for that. Today I'll show you how to use the Init Support mobile app. If you don't have the app, go to your iTunes or Google Play stores on your smartphone and type in Init Support Mobile. Click the word Get to begin the download process. Once it is downloaded, click on the app to open it. The app will open to the home page where you can make a request, look at My Requests, look at all requests. Let's click on the left button at the center of the screen entitled Make Request. Notice the various service requests you can create on your smartphone. To cancel a bus ride, just click on that service request and fill out the information. If you need to report an animal that you found, click on that request and fill out that information. Notice you can also take a photo of the animal to go with your submitted request. I hope these tips have been helpful for you. Join me next time to hear more tech tips. I'm Derrick Silas.
And welcome back to the Derrick Silas Show. So, thanks, Derrick. He does a lot of things for us. A lot of it's behind the scenes. So,
Well, if you're looking for something to do this weekend, here's what's going on with Raquel.
Good morning again, Enid, and just a brief reminder about what will be going on this weekend. We have the KNID Sportsman's and Outdoor Expo at the Chisholm Trail Expo Center. This will be Saturday and Sunday. It's a great event for those outdoorsy people. And on Saturday, starting at 7:30, we'll have the Tour de Treks beginning at the David Allen Ballpark, and we will have the Criterium at 5 p.m. on Saturday. Also, we invite you to go to visitenid.org, and that way you can find out about more great events going on in Enid this weekend and other weekends as well. That's what's going on in Enid.
Raquel, you finished too early. I was trying to drink that last bit of coffee. I can use some more. Hope you're having a great morning. Thank you for joining us. Good morning, Enid. 7:55. And I keep looking at our thermometer, and it is holding steady at a cool 54 degrees. And you have my permission just to go stand out on the porch, just go stand outside and say, this is August 20th at 54 degrees. This is really great. Very nice. It's very nice. So, well, we got a busy weekend coming up. The weather's going to cooperate. We'd like to remind everybody that we're still looking for hometown talent. And we have a young lady that's coming to the studio, I believe, on Friday. And she's going to be singing for us. We already have a young man who's played the keyboard. And so if you're a student in grades 1 through 12, Sara, you cannot participate, sorry.
Yeah.
But call us at 540-8918. We will set up a time for you to come to the Enid Television Network studios. We'll record you. We will play you back. You're singing or reciting Gettysburg Address, anything, you know, the preamble, just anything, or even playing the keyboard or a musical instrument. We'll record you at the studio, and we'll play it back on Channel 11, because a lot of people sing in church and in choir and at school. This is an opportunity for you to be on television. So there's always a need to adopt the pets. So how can we do that, Sara?
Well, we can definitely stop by the Enid Animal Shelter and check out what they have out there. There's always a lot of loving animals. It is open Monday through Friday, 10 to 6, and Saturday and Sunday, 12 to 3. Or you can always call 249-4910 if you're interested.
And if you're not interested, you can call anyway. There was a puppy dog, I call it puppy dog, the cutest dog, at the City Commission meeting on Tuesday. His name was Gus. And Gus, I jokingly said, Gus needs a family about 5 boys, because Gus had so much energy that it'd be perfect. He would wear out 5 boys, I'm for sure. But anyway, if you go to Animal Control, 249-4910, there's a lot of pets to help us out. Well, we got about a minute or so to go on our show. We've learned a lot about the Enid Roller Derby Girls. We got good weather. What else did we learn this morning?
Well, we learned about all the fun things that are going on this weekend and how to go out and actually check out the Derby Girls live.
Right. And I want to show this slide to you the last time this morning. If you have a suggestion for the show, or if you've been on vacation all summer, you can email it to us at asksteve@enid.org. And you can send that to us, because if vacation is coming over or is over with and you want to let us know where you went on your trip, you can send it to asksteve@enid.org. And also, if you have a great barbecue or a tailgate, we're getting ready to move into football season. Are you ready for some football? So anyway, well, the Roller Derby Girls and Insane Bueno is still with us. I hope I got that name right. She's still with us this morning, and I think she's going to help us end the show. And Candace, is that right?
Yes.
Candace, thank you for being with us this morning. And we encourage you to support the Enid Roller Derby Girls as they have their, is it match?
What's game? It was about, but now it's a game.
Okay, it's a game. So that's coming up this Saturday.
Yes.
Good morning, Enid. Thank you for joining us. It's time for us to go. Make it a great day.
And see you next Thursday.